Welcome to the Dream Podcast. This is where we have real conversations about moral value and the decay in cultural values. And this is where we will sit to understand if our kids of nowadays are in line with the culture we were taught from our parents. It's funny how you see kids of nowadays walk past an elder without properly greeting. Some will even sit down to want to even shake an older person, and they don't even know how to greet properly. And it's so amazing. Back in the day, respect was non-negotiable. You can never see a young person sees an elder and just walk past by. It's funny. Now, would we say it's the problem of bad parenting, or is it that the world is just evolving by itself? Ladies and gentlemen, with me is my co-host, Patience John. And tonight we'll also have a guest that will help us dig deep into these matters. His name is Ezekiel Joshua. Mr. Ezekiel, thank you for coming around.
My pleasure.
Okay, so Mr. Ezekiel, first off, do you think children of these days are truly losing their cultural values, or we are just saying a normal generational changes?
Okay, let me start by thanking you for having me on this wonderful podcast. I'm really honored to be here.
Our pleasure,
You're welcome,
sir.
And I must say, I think we're in for a very important discussion. In fact, when I was told this, what we're going to be talking about, I was like, finally, someone has thought this out to see how the menace we're having in our society can be handled and properly looked into. So I really appreciate what you guys are doing.
Thank you
You're
so
welcome.
much.
Thank you.
To answer your question directly, I would start by saying that we can't talk about the behavior of the children of today without first of all looking at the parents.
Yeah, true.
Sure.
So we may not be fair to the children, some of them, if we don't talk about the parent first.
Sure.
You see, for the life of every child is built upon the foundation of his or her family.
Yeah. That's deep.
So,
deep.
so when you see a child out there behaving in a certain way, you know, you may not be fair to him if you don't actually probe to see how was this child raised. Maybe he was helplessly raised to behave the way he's actually behaving.
Yeah.
True.
You know, I'm a Christian, and the Bible says that I should train up a child in the way that he should
He
go.
should go. Yeah.
That way, so that when he grows, he will not
depart from it.
depart from it. So I think I would like to, first of all, look at this from the parental
Point of view.
point of view.
Oh.
You know, every family has values, or should have values, I
Okay.
believe.
Yeah.
Not every family has values, but every family should have values. And in a situation whereby a family doesn't have values, there are certain things or behaviors we shouldn't expect from either the children or any member of such family.
Yeah, that's
Now,
true.
values are not just limited to societal values. You know, you could have it in the family, you could have it in the society,
Yeah.
even in a nation. You could have national values.
Yeah.
You could have family values.
Yeah.
And then you could, you know, these things. It depends in different facets of it. You could have values, you know, in it. But then I think that lack of values in the home, in some homes, rather,
Some homes.
some homes, is really the major cause of what we are seeing in the lives of these children today. So I would like to stop here for now.
Okay, thank you very much. I can actually say, and from what I observed, you are a very, very wise man, because you're always choosy with your words.
Yeah,
You're
that's
always
true.
choosy with your words. But then, narrowing it down now to parents, and there's something you said that the life of every child is the foundation of
This family.
his family. That was so key. That's struck a different chord. But then, now, would we say that the parents are intentionally refusing to pass down those values to them, or it's modern society, is it the modern change now that is making it harder for them to pass down these values to, because literally everybody, especially Africans, and especially if you're coming from the north, there is this culture that we were brought up with. For instance, you dare not see an older person walk past, and you don't even attempt to help the person with whatever he's holding or carrying. So now, is it that it's the modern society that is making it very difficult for that culture to continue, or is it that the parents are intentionally not willing to do that?
Okay, I wouldn't say that parents are being intentional with this negligence.
Okay.
Rather, I would say there are a lot of factors that actually contribute to some of this negligence.
Oh, okay.
And if we want to be honest, you agree with me that the situation of this country, that's not an excuse though.
Okay.
But I'm a balanced man.
Oh.
I love to look at things from different aspects. Let's look at from different sides, then we'll narrow it down.
Okay.
An average parent would tell you that I really have time at home due to the economic challenge.
Or nature of my job.
Nature of my job.
Yeah.
Now, in today's society, they tell you a woman has to work. Okay, nobody wants to have a sit-at-home woman, mother or wife again. So both parents have to work. So the man is out,
The woman is
the
out.
woman is out, and the children are there. So that's also a factor, right? And then secondly, I think materialism is a factor again.
Okay.
What do I mean by materialism? You see, every day when you wake up, you keep seeing things. The world is evolving fast.
Yeah, sure.
Fast. So it's becomes very difficult for you to be able to, live according to, or live within the things that you have, within your comfort.
Yeah.
Without you actually trying to go beyond what you can't really afford
Okay.
or have.
Okay.
So materialism, an average parents today want to move from, okay, let's say, I remember when we were growing up, my dad had this thing they call this box TV.
Oh, okay.
Black and white
Black
type.
and white.
Black and white. Then we moved from black and white to what they call a flat screen.
Yeah.
The plasma TV.
Yeah.
Everybody. I know the pressure. Some of us went through to get a plasma.
If you didn't have a plasma, you were not.
Oh,
you were not.
Involved.
Okay, now we have plasmas, and you're talking about smart TVs.
Yeah.
Now we are heading to smart TVs. Recently, someone was showing me one that you don't even need a screen. You don't need a screen again. You just get the device. You could actually use your wall, or your ceiling.
Your ceiling. Yeah, I think I
it
saw
just
the ad.
gives you everything you want to see. That's all. It's just like a device, something you could.
Yeah,
it's
very
it's
handy. You could go to anywhere
Go
with
to
it.
anywhere with it.
Some comes with you just power them with a power bank and something.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah.
when I saw that, I was like, if as a parent you're not able to curtail your desire for material things,
Yeah.
you have a lot of trouble.
Sure.
So you see, an average parent sits down and is not thinking about how to train the children, but rather how to feed the children, what to get, what to upgrade. We need to upgrade.
So it's just as if you just want them to just survive
So
temporarily,
that's it.
but it's not building a future.
It's just about survival.
Oh.
And then you could also look at the economic factor.
Okay.
That's where the government comes in now. I do music.
Okay.
I did a song one time, Who's to Blame? And in that song, I was talking about the dad, the mom, and the government.
I hope government didn't come after you. They didn't give you one and over.
I never big like that.
Okay.
I never big yet.
And
So
so we
they
hope
were
you're
gone.
going to sing one of your songs for us before you
Yeah,
leave.
that
today.
definitely,
Hopefully.
definitely.
You're in support of that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
So I was asking. So the dad says, he says, you give birth to this child. You never taught this child how to be a man, how to be a woman. Okay, now this child has gone wayward, and the excuse you gave is the government made things hard. So we both had to work hard so that we can take care of them. That's the parents' excuse now.
Yeah.
that's true,
Yeah,
bro.
that's true, actually.
You know.
You know, we're all looking for a scapegoat to blame.
True. But no matter how we want to look at it, the parents are still at fault.
You know, I want to agree with this statement of the parents being at fault. You know, back in the day, our parents of old, they literally did not even have these social amenities we have now.
Sure.
Like, they would just need, okay, a man was discussing with my dad, and one of the things they were saying was he had to use a wheelbarrow to push his wife when she was on labor. Wheelbarrow
Serious?
to a community that's almost like more than 20 kilometers. Do you get? Now you could even see keke.
Yeah.
Do you
even
get?
like,
You could see keke and take. So life then was harder, but yet they inculcated values, rich values to their children. So really, I feel the government should not be an excuse.
Yes.
I feel so.
Even though they are a contributory factor
Yeah.
to this.
Yeah.
Even though. Because when you go to the Western world, the government are doing well.
They are.
Yet you still find wayward children.
We were children. True.
So
True.
we shouldn't just say the
shouldn't
government.
negate, yeah, I
exactly.
understand.
You
Okay.
understand? But they have a part to play in this menace.
Yeah, Mr. Ezekiel, moving on. You know, when we were growing up, elders were highly respected. But now you see children talking back at them or even ignoring them. And some usually says social media and Western influence is affecting them. But do you really think that's what is really affecting them?
See, the truth of the matter is that let's be very realistic.
Yeah.
Where there is, I'll talk about two things.
Okay.
Where there is, where poverty is on the rise,
Okay.
you find out respect begins to decline. Tell you what I mean by that. In a family where a father cannot provide for his children
Okay.
or for his wife, it starts from the wife. Oh. You see, as a man, if you can't provide for your wife, no matter how she respects you, it gets to a point.
That's why I go
She'll
begin
get
to finish.
tired.
From baby,
Yeah,
you become
yeah.
Papa Junior.
I'm sorry to
Papa
say,
Emeka.
I'm sorry to say you, but growing up, my dad was all right, and things were all right. But it got to some point where you're tired and things weren't going all right in the home, and I could see firsthand what it means to say that when money no day, respect fi go.
Wow.
I saw that firsthand.
Where money no dey.
Respect figure.
Respect.
I think we'll write his song about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it begins from there.
Okay.
So you see, gradually the man begins to lose his place in the home. So where a wife can talk to the husband anyhow, the children
Yeah.
too
Pick up from there.
Yeah.
pick from there, follow suit. The dad becomes irrelevant to them in the home. And again, maybe the mother is the one who's providing. She could just divert their attention to her. And your dad is a useless man. But they make it, you just make it obvious that I am the one, feeding you people, taking care of you. So they just, daddy is useless. He's just a figurehead, but nothing, just for the name of it. But he's not actually, playing his role as a father. So disrespect and disregard starts from the home. I'm starting from the foundation.
Yeah.
So when a child like that grows in such an environment and he leaves the home, the danger of it is that because he's used to talking to his father,
Yeah.
or she's used to talking to her father or her mother
That way.
anyhow from the home, when they go out, Every other man and woman
They see
Yeah.
us.
is like my father or my mother. I don't know if you saw a video that trended one time that a boy fought his teacher to the point where the teacher was bleeding on his ear.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
Fought
yes.
him dirty.
Yes, yes.
What will make a boy of, is it just one or primary, to fight
Yeah.
his teacher?
I also saw
Such
a
an
girl.
elderly man.
I also saw a girl that she came to school with a pistol because the teacher cut her long hair.
Yes, yeah, I saw that too
She
on
came
Facebook
to,
also.
to school the next day with a pistol gun to shoot the teacher because he cut her long hair.
Now look at the recent one. Let me just be careful about the lady in that university with the lecturer.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
You know, in fact,
Yeah.
let me be honest. When I saw that video, I was highly disappointed. You see, when you're well cultured, no matter what someone does to you,
Yeah.
as an elder,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's either you overlook it
Or
or
you
you
overlook it,
report
yeah.
it to someone
Yeah.
who you feel can
Yeah.
talk to this person.
Yeah.
There's no justification for that. There's no so what I'm saying is disrespect in the society starts from the family. It's all of those boys you see, they see you and not greet you. They don't greet their parents. Go and find out.
True.
They have no regard for their parents. So such things have moved from home now and taken it to the streets. So no regard for anyone. So I think it still boils down to the family.
Wow.
It's the foundation upon which all of this, of course, we know that there is no society without the family. What forms a society is the family.
Yeah, true.
So family is the society. So what are the values? I hope I'm not going ahead of.
No.
What are the values in our society today? In Nigeria, what are the values? What are the values in families? Call a family and ask them, what are the values? I mean, do the children in the family know the values and culture of the family?
Yeah.
Now, what are values? You're talking about principles.
True. True.
You're talking about ordeals upon which a family or society is governed. Are there laid down
Principles.
in this family? And
This and this,
this
is permitted.
is
This and this is not
this
permitted.
is not
This
permitted.
Yeah.
Once it's this time, growing up, my mom, once it's 8 o'clock, they no born you where?
Say you come out.
May you come out. Yet we grew up in the ghetto. If once it's 8.
Yeah.
So naturally, we just once it's 8 o'clock, that's your night. You just sleep. 8.
Actually, you see, while I was growing too, my dad happens to be a football coach in our community.
Yeah.
So he will return and see me in the field playing ball. And I'll greet him, Daddy, welcome. He will wave and pass. But may God help me. Let me enter house before me.
Nobody go tell you.
So till I finish secondary school, I dare not stay outside till 6 p.m. Till I finish secondary school. So I feel now, you see, why I had to just say this is because I want to just push you to the next point where I want us to look at something very, very important. Now, you see, adding to all of those decline in values and culture, you now notice that some of us, we can't literally even understand our own tribal languages right now, where we came from. Gradually, our identity is being buried because every parent wants his child to go to an English-speaking school. When they return from school, the parents want to also speak English. Like my dad never spoke our dialect to me. But if I just make one mistake in English, my dad will almost crucify me. I remember the very last beating I collected from my father. I was like talking to my friend. I was like, "Kai, these people, they do advertisement." My father said, "What did you say?" Advertisement. My father almost killed me. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
But then we didn't really learn that. But thanks to my mother, I could. So now would we say that to add to all of those things, the decline in values and principle? I know my uncle that if you come to his house, whether in your house you attend Catholic or you attend anything, if you come to his house, his church is the church everybody must go to. You can't be in his house and be going to another denomination. It's his own principle. So now should we say that this wanting to make your child speak English, British English, Queen's English and all of those English, and negating or sidelining the place of our culture, our identity, could it say is doing good or is doing harm to the society at large?
This is big. This is big. In fact, this has transcended beyond just the family. It's a national issue.
Oh, really?
Not just a national issue. It's an African issue.
Oh. Okay.
An average African man believes that he's inferior. Whatever he has is inferior to whatever comes from the Western world.
Mm.
Take for example, when I was told I'll be coming up here, I deliberately decided to look this way. I have suits. I could have decided to
See, how suits.
Yes.
Yeah.
put
to
on
represent Africa.
this guy,
Yeah,
big
your
guy. But then
culture.
someone would see me and feel you're too casual. But this is more like a cultural dress. It's a traditional wear.
Yeah.
It's not a Western kind
No,
of
no,
dress.
it's not.
You know, so I think we need to start working on our minds.
Okay.
We need to start working on our minds. The idea that you are a black man. You know, I was discussing with a friend recently, and I said, you see, when they call you a black man, I don't think it's just about the color. It's about the mindset.
Yeah.
Oh, that's deep. Please say that again.
Yes. When you call the black man, it's not just about the color,
It's
but it's
about
about your
the
mindset.
mindset.
So when they say you are a black man, it's beyond your color now. If you think they're just referring to your color, you've missed it. It goes to tell about your mentality, how you behave, how you think,
How you see
do
life.
things, how you see life.
Yeah.
So he was like, no, it's about. I don't know if you get to see this. It's about the color he believes. Then I said, okay, is Egypt an African country? Is Tunisia an African country? Are they black skinned?
No.
So are they not Africans?
Yeah, they-
Wow.
So you won't call a Tunisian black
Yeah.
because
call an Egyptian too.
You can't call an Egyptian black
Yeah.
because
They're not
his
defined by-
color is not
Yeah.
is not black. No,
Yeah.
it's not really.
The
The
skin
definition
color.
is not really about the skin.
Color.
It's about the
It's about the
mindset.
mind.
Yeah.
Wow.
And when you look at it truly, an average African man
Wow.
has a low self-esteem. See, low. So low that you will pity us. So, I'm a Nigerian. I make a product, a standard product now, and then someone brings one from the US, and you'll be like, so long as this thing are from Nigeria, makes
Standard
sense.
is low.
Yeah.
So is it the Oyibo that is asking you to buy some? You just saw I made a product. You made. I know guys who make good shoes in Nigeria, but you never. If you see made in Nigeria shoes, no matter the quality, you won't buy it.
When
Why?
there is Italian shoes.
Yes, it's Nigerian. Now Oyibo make you
They
say it's
think,
no buying the shoe.
Yeah.
So it has to do with our mindset.
Wow.
It has to do with our mindset. So parents preferring their children to speak English more than their dialects. It's still part of what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yes, English is our lingua franca.
Franca, yeah, true.
It's just a lingua franca to help us connect in the center.
Yeah.
When we're in the middle, we can. There's one language that connects us. Yes,
Yeah.
is English.
Yeah.
But other things we can relate without really English. I don't need to communicate with my children in English, or my children mustn't be fluent in English for me to say they're educated.
Yeah.
And funny enough,
I love that part.
we rate intelligence by how fluent
You are
Someone
in
is-
English.
you are
English.
in somebody's language.
Language.
Somebody's language. Because you can speak somebody's language very well.
Very well.
They say
But that
you
doesn't
are-
really mean
you
you're
are
intelligent. Yeah.
What
Yeah.
has intelligent got to do with speaking someone's language fluently? Just think about it. What has language got to
Language
do
got
with
to do with intelligence. True.
Nothing.
True.
So I think parents need to really understand. I think there was a time some years back I saw something that I can't remember exactly, but many years back, that in education now,
Yeah.
that a teacher can teach a child in the class with any language that the child will understand, even pidgin. I think I read that.
Yeah.
That you can actually, somebody was like, when you go to places like Warri and all of this, and they use pidgin English
True.
to actually teach children some of these things in the class.
Yeah. Like personally, my mom is an educationist.
Okay.
Yeah, hopefully be retiring soon. My mom is an educationist. So the point is, I went to visit her one of the days and I saw her preparing her lesson plan. And I saw her rehearsing a song. And I was like, the song is in Hausa. I was like, you don't dey teach Hausa? She said, no. She said the community she was posted to, majority of the community, 90% of the community, they understand Hausa more. So now they are compelled to now teach the pupils
With Hausa.
with Hausa.
Since there will be an understanding.
So the point is, let them just understand what they are taught.
That's it.
So now saying this, I just agree that, I've seen a teacher, I've seen a woman who happens to be my neighbor those days when I used to be in the ghetto.
Yeah.
The woman understands like 4 languages, but she can't read or write. So intelligence is not really by understanding somebody's language.
Very true. Very
Do
true.
you understand? She understands Igbo, she understands Idoma, she understands Yoruba, and she understands Hausa. And she's from Egoja. She's an Egoja woman. But she can't read, she can't write. So we cannot rate her as an intelligent person. So I think Nigerians,
Yes.
we really need to understand that there's a gap between intelligence
It's a big deal.
yeah.
Now I can speak my dialect. I understand English. And I also understand Hausa.
Okay.
It doesn't reduce me.
It doesn't.
And I can speak Pidgin English because I'm a Nigerian. See, no matter how you speak or English reach, you can't speak better than an Englishman.
True.
Yeah.
So last we just do our pidgin.
You can't speak better than English. And how you want to
Yeah.
a native speaker of English, when you speak, you know go understand what's in the go on.
True.
A native speaker of English. This is his language.
Yeah, that's his life.
That is his life. He doesn't know any other thing. So we should be able to encourage. It doesn't make your children less. That my children they speak pidgin English now.
Yeah.
It becomes a concern for a parent that, what did you just say? I go beat you. Come on. What does it mean? Sabi say I go beat you. Has it changed anything about you?
Not at all.
Rather, it makes you. It opens you more to be able to accommodate, people and see life
From different perspectives. Yeah.
So when you find yourself here, you can relate to your guys like
Yeah.
guys.
It only makes you more versatile.
Exactly. How
Yeah.
are they? What's up? When there's a need for to be formal now,
Yeah.
you formalize it. When there's a need for Hausa, your own dialect, you run them.
True.
So it's still a mindset thing, really. But English as a language shouldn't be a big deal. Like to say your children are speaking fluently, they are educated. No, that shouldn't really be the concern. Teach them, yes, encourage them to learn how to speak that language. Also encourage them to learn how to speak other language. Pidgin is also a language.
Yeah, that's true.
So they should learn how to speak Pidgin. They should learn how to speak Hausa. Any language that is prevalent in the community where they live. There's nothing wrong with them being able to. I can speak Hausa because I'm in Kaduna. I've been in Kaduna for 30 years, so I should be able to speak Hausa very well.
30 years. That's quite a long time.
So
Well, this has been an insightful discussion.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ezekiel, for coming.
I'm honored.
All right. Before you go,
Okay.
one more question I just want to ask.
Okay.
If you were given, not if you were given, actually, this is an opportunity right now
Okay.
to speak to young and upcoming parents. If the older have made the mistakes, so what would be your advice for the younger and upcoming parents now regarding culture and values?
I'm also a parent in waiting.
Wow. He's a parent in
In
waiting.
waiting.
Sir, please, can you elaborate that? Can you elaborate that? Let's do parents in waiting.
What I mean is, I'm yet to have a family, but I am going to have a family.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
But if I must say, I would say, be patient with your children.
Okay.
I'll explain what I mean by that.
Okay.
You should understand as a parent when you have failed in your role
Oh.
as a parent.
Oh.
You see, when you understand that you have failed, you will be patient with your children. a lot of parents are the ones pushing their children into all the vices you are seeing in our community today, either directly or indirectly.
Oh. Oh.
Now you give birth to a child, you weren't having enough to train him very well. Now the guy or the lady is mature, and every day you keep telling him or her, your mates
Mates are doing this. Your mates
are
driving
doing
cars.
this, your mates are doing that, forgetting that you
also have mates.
Yeah.
you didn't do much in the life of that child for him to be where he ought to have been.
True.
And now you're comparing him. You see, you are pushing that child to make it by force. That is why every young man now wants to make money by all means.
By all means.
By all means.
By all means.
So some of them make the money and bring it back home. You say, this guy's into Yahoo. Of course, we have seen videos where young boys make money, buy Benz and bring it home, bring them home. Some will come and lavish money on their parents. The parents are cool with it,
Regardless of
how
the money comes
they
in.
got the money. So I will ask parents to, one, be patient, especially when you know that you have not played your role fully effectively in the lives of the children. And secondly, as a parent, please know why you want to actually have children.
This one hits.
Why? In fact, it starts from know why you want to marry. I always tell my fellow young guys that you have to know why you want to marry. You see, it will help you a lot.
True.
Now, why do you want to marry? You've spelled that out. When you marry, you will not deviate from why you married in the first place. If it is children that's your concern, know that why I'm marrying now is to have two children that I can take care of. It will help you to plan for those two children. This is why I'm marrying.
That's true.
So I don't have what to take care of the children. I will not marry first. Okay, now I'm ready, and it's two that I want. I will get these children and train them. Know why. What I'm saying, know why.
Yeah. Define the reason.
Define the reason why you want a partner, even having kids. How many? Did that go to how many kids do you want to have?
Not anywhere we go bring.
You don't tell us it's accidental. There are no accidental children. Every
No.
child it was planned.
There's no biological mistake.
You say you know on. You say you know on children, and every night.
You still they go to conquer.
You. So then stay away. You know, my friend was telling me of a man who said he doesn't make love to his wife until when he wants to give birth. He wants to have a child.
Okay.
So if he comes in today and makes love to her,
It's because he's expecting a child.
nothing again. Once she takes in,
That's all.
that's all.
There's problem.
So that's the extreme anyway. But I'm just saying that.
problem.
I'm just saying that you should actually know why
Yeah.
you want to have a family.
Yeah.
You should know why you want to have children.
Yeah.
Do you really want to build them up to become what future do you have for them? What do you see for their life? So you see, if you have that, you will not have children and neglect them.
True.
You will go to any extent to make sure that you bring them up in the appropriate way.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Ezekiel.
I really appreciate it.
It is a pleasure having you.
Pleasure, sir.
Having this discussion has really been insightful.
Yeah.
I believe you you have also learned.
Yes, so
You are also a parent in the waiting, have you?
I'm waiting parents.
So thank you so much. All right, this is where we call it a day, our viewers. Thank you for following and thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channels and see you next week. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Okay, so Mr. Ezekiel, first off, do you think children of these days are truly losing their cultural values, or we are just saying a normal generational changes?
To answer your question directly, I would start by saying that we can't talk about the behavior of the children of today without first of all looking at the parents.
Yeah.
Now, would we say that the parents are intentionally refusing to pass down those values to them, or it's modern society? Is it the modern change now that is making it harder for them to pass down these values?
I was discussing with a friend recently and I said, you see, when they call you a black man, I don't think it's just about the color, it's about the mindset.
Oh. Good day. Welcome to the Dream Podcast, where we explore cultures, values, and the recent happening and changes over time. Today, we will be diving into a very controversial topic. But before then, I have my co-host in the show.
Patience John.
And I am Emmanuel Shade Maigari. We'll be looking at a topic that says education, the popular notion that says school na scam. So to help us dig deep into this, to find out if what people say is true or not, with me is our guest, Mr. Sam. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much, sir.
So, Mr. Sam, can we get to know you better?
Okay, like you already mentioned, my name is Samuel Ademola, Yoruba by tribe from Osun State, and also a business owner.
You're welcome, Mr. Sam.
Thank you very
And
much.
I have some questions for you.
Okay.
In the past, education was seen as the key to success.
Okay.
But many young people these days says school na scam. Why do you think this mindset is becoming so popular?
Okay. Thank you very much for that. Well, from my own observation and few things I've seen, this mindset is becoming popular because there are a lot of things going on presently, most especially in Nigeria. I will start by mentioning irrelevancy in our curriculum. You see a lot of things that are being taught that you might not even need at the end of the day.
Oh.
Yes, I have a friend that studied mass communication in school and ended up in the bank, working in the bank.
Really?
Well,
Yes,
Mass communication.
mass communication.
A bank, huh?
Yes, and he's working in the bank. So things like that are the reason why you see that mindset growing so fast in Nigeria. I was discussing with somebody recently, and she was telling me how one of her course mates didn't attend class for the whole school section, and at the end of the day came out with a good result. Why
Wow.
that? Because there are means at which you can use to achieve what you want in school right now.
okay.
There are means. Another reason why this mindset is growing is lack of practical skills being taught in school. In Nigeria presently, what we do is a lot of theory teaching. You don't see people learning the practical skills in school. And with this kind of things happening, is the reason why people no longer want to stress themselves going to school. I can confidently tell you right now that there are people that are not educated in Nigeria, and they are controlling people that are educated.
Yeah,
So
true.
if you have the
Seen that.
money, you can get whatever you want. So that mindset is going so fast because people feel they can buy what they want in Nigeria.
Okay.
So it's the reason why that mindset is growing for me.
All right. While speaking, you mentioned the uneducated controlling the educated,
Yes.
and you spoke earlier on about skills.
Yes.
So now, you would see many graduates working unemployed on the streets,
Yes.
but many people that didn't go to school, uneducated people, because they've had access to skills and businesses,
Yeah.
you see them becoming very successful. So does that really mean that education is failing, or is just that the job market or whatever it's actually changing or something?
Okay. I would say education is not really failing per se,
Okay.
but I would rather say the job market is changing because with the way things are, I mentioned earlier that I have a friend that studied mass comm and is working in the bank.
Yeah.
And the way things are going, or the job system in Nigeria right now, are being controlled by so many things. You would see somebody that wants to apply for immigration without any knowledge or didn't go to school, and they will tell you that if you have 500,000, if you have 1 million naira, just come and we'll give you the job. So the issue about this right now is not about the educational system.
Okay.
It's about the change of system in job. You can do anything right now in Nigeria if you have the means. I, as a person, I can work anywhere I want. I saw a clip on Facebook recently how they brought out some policemen. They didn't even know how to salute. They couldn't salute. Yes,
That's-
they
that's
couldn't
true.
do that.
No, that's
But because maybe probably they have the means
Yeah,
to buy
to buy
that.
that.
So the job system is changing, not that the educational system is failing in Nigeria.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. In the past,
Okay.
people want to become doctors,
Yeah.
lawyers, and engineers. But today, we see some influencers, content creators, and tech experts earning more than the professionals. So, should schools start teaching this modern career path, or we should just focus on our doctors, lawyers, and everything also?
Yeah, I think it's wise that schools start teaching these skills.
Okay.
It has a long way to go in improving the mindset that young people are having right now in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Just imagine that you are going to school and you are being taught cryptocurrency. Just
Okay.
imagine that you are going to school and you are being taught how to become a good influencer.
Yeah.
It has a way of reducing most of the issues we are having right now in Nigeria. I don't want to mention the school name, but there's a school in Kaduna presently. I saw a very young boy, I think he should be around age 9. He's already a good drummer.
Okay.
And there is this church that he's playing for. The instrumental is left, and the boy could cover for the church. Why? Because the school
Really.
We're
taught him
teaching
how.
him
Yeah, they were
music.
teaching him how to do that.
Music.
So there are a lot of stress that will be eased in Nigeria if most of these things are being taught. If most of these things are being taught in Nigeria, it will ease a lot of things. Yeah. So I think it's good that it's being taught.
All right. Moving on. Countries like Finland
Yeah.
and Germany, they have different approaches to education. Okay. I took a course recently, and the white man who happened to be our resource person,
Yeah.
will outrightly tell you he does not believe in exams. He believes in assignments and classwork. So he believes that your ability to assimilate now
Yeah.
and removing of the fear of exams
Yeah.
will make you focus more. So now, do you think Nigeria educational system are supposed to also imbibe such approaches to change our educational structure or something?
Yes, I think so. Just like you mentioned just now, I saw it should be a comedy, and it was said that if you actually trust, you as a teacher, if you trust what you are teaching your
Your
students, then why should you still give them exam at the end of the day?
Yeah.
Why should you give them exam? So I think Nigeria should imbibe such culture. Yes, it will help also. It will.
Okay.
So some parents still push their children towards traditional education, believing it's the only way to succeed. Do you think this belief is outdated, or does school still have to please it?
Yeah, it can be outdated. In as much as the mindset on school has come is growing so fast and all of that, I can tell you this evening that there are still many people that won't have access to the internet.
Okay.
Yes, there are many people that won't have access to it. There are some villages that will never have access to the internet. So if we completely scrap the traditional educational system now, how do such people grow? How do they grow? So I think it shouldn't be scrapped.
Okay.
All right. Speaking about the internet,
Yeah,
with the rise of internet right now,
yeah,
a lot of people have enjoyed online education. I, for one, have enjoyed online education. Now, you see that people in less than, they don't have fear for strike, they don't have fear for whatever. In less than 2 to 3 years, somebody is bagging a degree already
Yeah.
because he subscribed to an online school, online education. So, do you think we should all subscribe to online education as the future, or we should still maintain the local educational system?
Okay. Just like I said earlier on, there are still people that won't have access to the online education.
Okay.
Yes, we'll still have people like that. In as much as the online education is very good and useful, in fact, as it is, as it's going right now in the country or in the whole world right now, online education is taking over. Yes, you see people that won't even, the desire not to want to go to school is there, but they are educated because there is an online education. So, in as much as it's useful, I won't totally agree with the motion that says we should scrap
The
the
traditional
tradition. Yes,
educational
because
system.
we'll still have people that will still need that. Yes, we'll still have people that will need that.
Okay.
But I feel personally
Yeah.
that there is more advantage. I personally feel there is more advantage on the education, online education,
Yeah.
than the traditional education.
Yeah.
Because you could apply for a school with a person, and because you're going through the traditional educational system,
Yeah,
ASU could go for strike,
Yeah.
that's true.
and that person will graduate, probably go for masters. You
Oh,
are
yeah,
still
still
not
waiting.
done with. Do you get?
Yeah.
So I feel if the educational system makes it easy for me,
Okay.
the online educational system makes it easy for me, then why should I actually subscribe to traditional education?
Okay. Maybe I should also ask you this.
Uh-huh.
We have some of our parents that really can't operate on the internet right now, but the desire to still want to further is there.
Yeah.
So most of them won't even mind the delay, in as much as they can still further. And also can't remain on strike forever. They will definitely come back. So most of them won't mind the delay, but in as much as they are learning, like I see some Yoruba films and you see some old men still want to go to school.
Yeah.
And these are people that can't even operate their phones,
Yeah.
but they want to go to school. So if you completely scrap the traditional educational system, I can confidently tell you that such people will be discouraged and they won't want to further. And how long do you think the internet will reach such people? Now, I'm not saying the online educational system is not okay and not good. Yes, it's even the best right now. But I'm just saying I'm not
In support.
in support of,
scrapping out the
yes,
traditional.
yes.
All right.
So, Mr. Sam,
Yeah.
if you could change one major thing about Nigeria's education system
Yeah.
to make it better, what would it be?
Okay. I think my major concern with the Nigeria educational system is majorly the curriculum, the kind of things that are being taught in school.
Okay.
Yeah, I said it earlier on. If you are schooling abroad, I have friends there. If you take maybe you apply for a course, whatever you will be taught will cycle around that course.
Okay.
But here in Nigeria, you want to become a mathematician and English is involved,
Yeah.
chemistry is involved, a lot of things are involved. In fact, there are people that even the mass comm I spoke about, there are still other things attached to it that
Yeah.
at the end of the day you might not
You
need.
might not need that.
So if the curriculum can be looked into in Nigeria, I think it will help a lot of people.
We end up becoming jack of all trades.
Yes,
And
master of
then
none.
We are master of
Yes,
none.
yes.
Now, sorry, before we round up,
Okay.
I have heard debates
Yeah.
from young people in school.
Okay.
I personally deal with young people.
Okay.
So I've heard young people make statements like Mark Zuckerberg
Yeah.
dropped out of school. And look at how successful is he. So school now scam, school now scam. Now, do you think it's wise for young people to go on that path, to take that risk of? Because I know a person that we started the media and the film game together,
Yeah.
and the guy decided he was not going to school. In fact, as a matter of fact, there is a music producer in this town, in Kaduna,
Yeah.
one of the best in this town. I know 3 of his friends, when they started, all of them, he alone decided he was not going to school. He dropped out of school. And as I'm speaking to you right now, there is no musician that is topping charts in Kaduna in the north
Yeah.
that has not come to him for production. And he stepped out of school from secondary school.
Okay.
And he's very, very successful.
Okay.
So should young people take that risk? Since Mark Zuckerberg and the likes didn't finish school, and yet they command such respect and they command such success and influence, is school not really a scam?
Okay. The whole essence of this school idea is learning. Yes, it's learning. If you are not upgrading yourself, you will wake up one morning and discover you are outdated already.
Yeah.
So Mark Zuckerberg and the rest of them dropping out of school didn't end their learning. If you go through their history, check
Yeah.
very well.
Yeah.
These people kept learning.
Yeah.
The friend you mentioned right now, I believe he kept learning too.
Yeah.
Just imagine that I decided to drop out of school and decide to do nothing about myself. You know, whatever I am doing to upgrade myself
Yeah.
is schooling.
True. Yeah. True.
Not
True.
necessarily me waiting for a teacher to come and write something on the board.
Yeah.
Whatever I am doing to upgrade myself is schooling. Now, if you discover one system or pattern of school is not working for you,
Yeah.
you are permitted to change another pattern, which is what these people did. Probably he discovered this pattern is not working for him, but he kept learning.
He kept learning
He kept-
behind
yes,
the scene.
He kept learning.
He didn't wait for
Yes.
the traditional tutor to come
Yes,
to class.
yes,
and,
yes.
oh,
So he
awesome.
kept learning. So
Awesome.
if just as I've said, if you decide not to upgrade yourself, no matter the level of education you have,
Whatever
you just
you
wake,
think
yeah,
know
you
becomes
just wake up one
obsolete.
day and discover you are
Yeah.
no longer relevant.
Yeah.
So keep learning. And the truth is, if you are not taking risks, you're already taking risks yourself. Yes. If you are not, you're already taking risks because just as I've said, you woke up and discover you are outdated.
Outdated.
So the whole essence of this cool thing is that just keep learning.
Learn every day.
Just learn every day. We have a lot of people that I said it earlier on. They are not educated, but they are controlling people that are educated.
They are not educated, but they are intelligent.
Yes, they are intelligent. Thank you very much. Probably because there is something or there is that passion to keep learning inside of them. And you know, passion grows.
Yeah.
The moment you begin to desire to learn more, to know more, it yields result. It brings out things for
True,
you.
true.
So these people you mentioned now, they didn't stop learning. They actually changed the system of schooling. Probably this one is not working.
Yeah, let me try the
the
other
teacher
one.
is frustrating that gift inside of them, and
Yeah.
there's another system that can bring it out, and they decide to switch. So you are permitted to switch. That switch is the risk. So
Yeah.
you are permitted to do that.
Beautiful.
Yes, you are.
Okay. So lastly, what advice do you have for young people trying to decide between school and learning skills?
Okay. I would advise that you grow with the both.
Okay.
Go to school, learn a skill. A time will come that you will need that school.
Okay.
You will need it. A time will come. A time will come you will need the skill. I mentioned a friend that studied mass comm
Yeah.
and is working in the bank. He stopped working in the bank and relocated to Lagos. It was his skills that took him to Lagos. Recently, he told me he has gotten a job with a company. His education brought him back to that. So
Yeah.
at every phase of your life, you might need the both.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just keep learning, like I said the other time. Either way, it will help you
To
at the
yield
point.
result,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So just keep learning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Education is important.
Yeah.
But the world is changing and we must adapt.
Yeah.
That's what you're just trying to say.
Yes, ma'am.
That's good.
All right. And to our listener out there, do you still believe that school now scam? Or you have a different opinion? Please share your thoughts with us on the comment section. And make sure you join us next week. See you. I remain Emmanuel Shade Maigari. See you on the Dream Podcast. Bye-bye.